I gotta start off this video once again by saying, oh my God, boy. Women are weird, bro. Weird. Yous are weirdos. Weird. Bro. The way they act when you see them in real life. It's a wrap. It's a hard wrap, easy, done. Signed and sealed, delivered, sent it off the fucking ship by. Easy. Yes, are easy. But they act so fucking weird over text, man. It's actually nuts. I'm going to tell you guys what happens when a woman realizes you lost interest. And if any of you guys are struggling in any of these types of situations or scenarios, I'm explaining. You guys can find the links in the description box for my one-on-one consultations. My email is there. My number is there to text. My Instagram is there. My website is there. It's all there. So, yes. But anyways, how a woman reacts when she realizes you lost interest. She isn't going to say nothing to you. But it hits. It hits them, bro. They are weird, man. They're weird. If you send somebody a text, if you send somebody a message, and you're interested in a person that hits you up, you'd think they would answer. They say absolutely nothing. I'm telling you guys now, some of you might be like, oh, well, obviously, bro, she didn't have interest. Is that fucking so? This stuff can happen, bro. You can see them out and about in real life. And you should see the look in their eyes, boy, when they see you. If they didn't have interest, bro, they wouldn't look your way. What are we talking about? Bro, they will literally come up to you and touch you. You'll have your arm around them and everything, bro. All of it. And then when it comes to the cell phone, which is weird, bro. Y'all's protected over a cell phone. You can't answer a message because you want him to double text. You want him to triple text. You want him to quadruple text. That's weird. That's just weird behavior. Yeah, they want you to do that, which is what I will never fucking do. I'll send a message. If you say nothing, I am not saying a goddamn thing. Nothing. You can't. And here's the thing. Stuff like that happens, bro. You see them out and about. You see them in real life. You'd swear that they were your wife that you're coming home to after being deployed from Iraq. You're coming home, bro. For the last 3 years, you never saw your wife and you're coming home, and the way they look at you, boy, when they see you, which they didn't answer your text or whatever, or your DM or your Snapchat, whatever it is. You see them out. The way they're excited to see you, bro, it's weird, man. Y'all's weird, bro. Like, what are we doing? It doesn't make any sense. You would think it'd be the opposite. You would think they'd answer over text and stuff like that, and then when you see them in real life, they might act a little bit weird or shy or whatever. Bro, I've seen both ways, to be honest. I've had women that text all the fucking time. They will text all the time. Y'all's all lovey-dovey and stuff, and when it comes to meeting for the first time, it takes months, bro. It takes months to meet these girls. Sometimes. This is this kind. And you finally meet, and it's tough. Like, they're super shy. They're a bit timid. They don't really know what to say. They don't really know what to do. It's weird, man. Like, actually, this is more normal than the other one. I'm not kidding. It's kind of normal to be shy in person, whatever. Bro, some women, they'll hit it off at you over the cell phone. And they'll be a little more shy in real life. Some women, they will hit it off at you in real life, and they will ignore your text. They will tell you to text them. They'll be like, text me. Text me. And you send them a text. And they say nothing. Because they're playing a game. You see them in real life again. They see you and they're so fucking excited. It's like, why the fuck didn't you text my phone? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense because it's a game. And it's so stupid. Y'all stupid, but y'all's really looped in your heads. Y'all really willing to risk it all to lose a guy that you're looking at with big ass eyes, but I don't understand. Bro, women are just, I don't know. I've seen some crazy shit, by. I do know what's going on. I do. I understand that it is most certainly a game. Yes, they do this because it's a game. But what I don't understand is why the fuck would you do something so stupid? It's stupid. That's what you don't understand. It's just dumb. They don't want to be easy. You could have played hard to get in person. But you play easy in person. They're easy in person, bro. They're presentable. You can see them. You can feel out their energy. They present good energy. And they have high interest. Like super high interest, bro. It's not like kind of. It's like, bro, they're coming up to you and touching you and shit. They'll literally tell you to text them. Very best. And they say nothing. And then it's like, a day goes by, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's just like, you lose interest. You lose interest because it faded, bro. It's like, that's what you did. You made what we had going on fade. They're hoping, bro. They're hoping that you chase them. Swear to God. They're hoping that you hit them up again to show them you're still there. After being ignored, you're still there. That means you want them that much. That's the answer they're looking for. But it's risky business, boy, because as a man, I'm going to tell you something. You can message once and they cannot say nothing. It's all good. You don't owe us anything. They don't owe us anything. It's all good. You don't answer. That's all good. But you know what? We're to the point where we are going to risk. We're going to take a big risk by saying something again. Now you're messing with your manhood. You don't want to do that. Never in my life have I been ignored by a woman, whereas she might even tell you to text her, and then you text her, she says nothing, and then you text again. Never in my life, bro, I'm not even kidding. I never did that shit once in my life, and I never will. it is your loss. I'm not risking it all to look stupid. To be ignored a second time, a third time. It's not worth it, bro. It is not worth it. Some of them are, they want you to do this because they want to feel that special, bro. They don't, the thing about these women, bro, they don't want to feel just like another girl that you're talking to. They want you to chase them. They want you to show them how highly interested you are. But here's the thing. If you do this, you also showcase neediness, desperate vibes, and that's not what you want to do, because they're going to lose respect. So with all this being said, they're absolutely putting you in a lose-lose situation. That's the stupid thing. That's why this is so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. Like, I don't know what goes on in their minds, but some of these women, bro, fantasize about you. They're thinking about you nonstop. They would love for you to hit them up after already ignoring you. You can't. You can't do it, bro. You gotta let time go on. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but you have to do it. The amount of games being played today, it's out of this world. And me personally, yeah, I do lose interest. I do lose interest when these games are being played because, bro, I'm not waiting on a single female. If we're talking and things are going well, that's one thing. Interest is going to be building. That's perfectly fine. If I'm not talking to you because you decide to just not text back because you think I should chase you, I'm not going to do that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do that. And every day we don't talk, I'm losing more and more and more interest. And you're going to fade. And you're going to get less. And I'm going to end up getting more. Because God's going to bless me like that. He's not going to bless you like that. He's going to bless me like that. These are the same girls, bro, that's going to see you with a hotter and younger female than they are. Better than she is. And they're going to be staring into that like, I really messed this up. I can't tell you guys the amount of times I was in situations with women where they completely messed it all up and admitted they messed it all up. Like, it's incredible. And there's nothing you can do, bro. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. You can't chase them. You can't tell them anything. You can't tell them otherwise. You can't text a paragraph and say, what the fuck are you doing? This is so stupid. You can't do that, bro. You can't talk to them like this. We can talk to our friends like this. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you this and that and that and this and that? Like, you can debate with your friends. You can go that way with your friends if things go in that direction, but you can't do that with women. They just go off of their feels. And if they feel in the moment, I'm going to ignore him. I'm going to ignore him. See what happens. They think they're so funny with it, bro. They think he's going to text me again. I'm going to make him obsessed with me. You pull that shit with me, you're not going to see or hear from me again. You better hope you see me somewhere. Because, yeah, I'll talk to you. As long as you're giving good energy, I ain't petty over being ignored. I see you. I'll talk to you again. Yeah, whatever. I'm just not going to chase you. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. To that right now. Free charge. I'll tell you that. So, lots of women have done it. And then there's the girls, bro, where it's like the opposite. It's like they're texting warriors, they're Snapchat warriors, they're messaging warriors. You see them in real life. They kind of freeze up a bit. They're kind of awkward. They don't know what to say. It's like, people are odd, bro. People are odd. And some of these women, they can't even look at you in your eyes, but like, we could just sit here and have a conversation, and it's like they can't even look at you, bro. It's like they're just looking everywhere else but you. It's crazy. It's crazy, and they wonder why, bro, you lose interest. Women gain interest as time keeps going on. Time away from a woman makes them gain more interest. You guys ever have a female dog and you're just around it all the time? They'll be excited sometimes, but look how excited the fucking dog is, bro, when you leave your house and you're gone for an extended period of time, and then you come home and they're just shaking, bro. Their tails are just going nuts. They're panicking. They're just going nuts. Because you had some distance and you had some space. The longer that goes on, the more interest women gain. The longer we spend away from a female, the more uninterested we are. We lose interest. We gain interest with women when we spend time with them. Women gain interest when they're further away from you. And it builds and it builds and it builds, and they're going to get more excited to see you because they have not seen you in a while. This is why, bro. And this is why. Let's say you're with a woman. You guys are together. You guys do your thing. You guys have a fun night. And then you go your separate ways. You might text them. They say nothing. Time keeps going on. You run into them and they're so getting excited to see you. They can't help it, bro. They literally cannot help themselves. They're excited to see you. Just like a female dog when you're coming home, boy, and you've been gone for a while, maybe a whole day. Maybe you left in the morning, you come home at night. Maybe you left for an entire day and came back the next day. Or you were gone for a week and you come home, it's going to be retarded. The anticipation of that. Yep. It's just how they are, I guess. It's just how they are. So, yeah, we are definitely different, to say the least. We have a hard time understanding each other. And that's all this shit is. So, a lot of you guys are in situations where you think you get rejected, bro. You think it's over. You think the situation with that girl, like she just didn't answer, whatever, it's over. It's not over. It's only the beginning. That was a test. That was a test. And you're either going to get somewhere or you're not. Because you can't hit them up, bro. You got to see them somewhere or whatever. Like, you pretty much got to at that point. So, yeah. They still have interest. A woman, why do you think a woman will show you interest at first? You were with her before, bro. You guys talked before. Like, of course she's interested. They do this shit to play a game, man. And they're trying to get answers from you. They're trying to kind of see what you're going to do if they do this. It's just these cat and mouse type games. And I know it's annoying. You just got to hold on and do whatever else you want to do, bro. You're a man. You can do whatever else you want to do. You don't got to be stuck on one of these single females, bro. You do that shit, bro, you will be disappointed. You live in abundance and you mess with whoever you want to mess with, you will be happier. Much happier. Because what one does doesn't matter. You're focused on this one now. Things are going well here. Things are going well there. This one here kind of just veered off a little bit. That's fine. We'll go over here. We'll go over here with these ones. That makes these ones that veer off want you more. So you're just always on to something until one really can act right. And then maybe you can get married one day. Maybe you can have kids one day you get married. I don't fucking know, bro. This generation, this society is fucking nuts. They're nuts. That's all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this take. I hope you guys are staying safe. Wrap it before you tap it, but do whatever you gotta do, bro. Just don't put yourself in a bad situation. I'll see y'all in the next. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.